So our first BrickLink order has arrived. I'm not sure who this one's for, but I will double check and then say a little thank you afterwards. And let's just get crapped into here. Let's see what goodies have arrived that are going to help us continue with our build. Easy to get into. Okay, so just some extra stuff just for some mills plating. Plenty of dark reddish brown windows. Few other parts in here. These are probably going to be actually for a couple of my other builds. Not really too much that's going to be using this one, but just a couple of other things just to help bulk the order out a little bit. And then a bunch of normal 2x2 dark orange brick. That's going to be really handy. So nice and quick service that was. That's arrived within I think it's about 3 days, 4 days. So brilliant service. I'll work out how this one's come from because I've got 3 orders on the go, and I'll pop a little thank you on there as well. Okay, so we've got our second BrickLink order arrived. This one's from brickpackers, brickpackers.co.uk. So thank you very much for getting this one out time. This one arrived over the weekend. So just get stuck into this one. There should be some more bricks that are going to help us out get the next level up. So this one we've got some of the 1x2x3 high in dark orange. Some bits for another one of my builds. Some more bits for another one of my builds. More windows. Now this might seem like a lot of windows, but I have actually got another use for these windows on another build that I'm doing. So that's, you can never have enough too many of those at the minute. Some 1x6s, the dark orange, that'll be good. Again, some tan for another build, and I think everything else in here is pretty much I got just to bulk out the order. Some of these will be useful for probably for maybe doing sections of the roof. They'll be for another build. Brown tiles will be for another build. Same with those parts. White bricks for another build. Dark tan again for another build. Some of these pieces I think are all going to be for another build. And these bits. So mainly, actually, this is actually mainly for another build. Like the dark orange, those 2 bits, and the windows, and these ones that came from the previous other BrickLink order are all going to come in very much handy for the next level. So we're going to help. So I'm going to dig through the bags with us from the second build for the top floor, get all the dark orange bricks out. I'm going to try and I'm going to open all the bags now, get all the parts organised, just make it a bit quicker to try and get the next level put together and built up. So I'll get these bricks all away nice and tidy, and then we can start doing some building. Okay, so we've done a bunch of sorting. I've gone through all the bags on the second set now, bar the 2 that I've got Wolverine and his bike and the Sentinel building. Tried to sort them a little bit into colour, get similar sort of parts together just to make it easier, especially the ones I know I'm going to be using for the next level and the roof. So good bit of sorting there. Started to move the build back onto the building table here, and as I moved it and pressed on these walls, the walls almost crushed in this way. So I did have this one wall here originally, this cross wall. Decided that I definitely need to put a second one in here. And that's definitely strengthened it up front to back this way, so that'll make it much easier when I put the second level on top, so make sure it holds its shape. So I thought, right, we'll start working on this side. Got Charles there on top. Start working on this side and getting that sliding door back in. So I played around with that. I had just the wall in first, and then thought it just looked a bit strange with the grey. So then started to build a kind of secondary wall with an arch in it. And then I'm getting too much height down the bottom here with the lip. So it'd be steps up and steps back down again. And then it's just dawned on me, we've got structure underneath the floor. and I'm on a Mills plate, so I can dig that down into the floor. So that's going to be the next bit I'm going to do, but that won't be this evening. So I just thought I'd just do a little check-in now to get a little bit more information about how I'm going along the way. I may end up moving the lift over one brick so that this TV screen can still be centered in that little bit of wall there. Either that or move the TV screen somewhere completely different. Maybe have it on the next floor up, or on the side of what could be the stairs here. But we'll see how that goes. So I think I'm going to get away with not having to put another cross beam here or another arch there. But yeah, we're coming along. A few more tiles on the floor in there, but not quite enough. So I'm going to need to get some more order of those to fill that off. So yeah, I'll put a bit more green. It's a mess everywhere. Put a few more green tiles around here, the plants, just to kind of cover up the Mills play underneath. Put a few more tiles down along the front and also along the back as well. Is almost tiled off most of the way around. So a little bit of progression this afternoon and this evening. Got a few bricks in as well to be able to make my little Bricktacular brick built sign. So that's pretty cool as well. That's about it for this update. Do a bit more tomorrow. I should have quite a bit of time tomorrow to get quite a lot more done. So I'm going to work on, like I say, sinking this down into the structure on the floor or into the mill space if I have to, and then that'll have that lip there then just as a nice smooth walkway straight through with the sliding door, so it keeps that feature from the original set. But yeah, I'll check back in. Okay, so we've had our third BrickLink order arrive, just a small one this time. So let's work out how we get into this box. So just tipped out the contents of this third BrickLink order. We've got some of the big window or door frames. They'll be useful for one of my other builds I've got on the go, as well as some of the arching pieces. I'm going to feature that set on a video soon. Dark blue bricks, some of the bigger bricks, and then loads of the 2x1s. Then lots of dark orange. Obviously, dark orange is an important part for this build. 1x2x3 tools, a bunch of those in there. Lots of the 2x2 corner bricks, the masonry bricks, 1x2, a bunch of those as well. So really good for the detailing. So hopefully this, combined with the other two BrickLink orders, the parts that we've sorted now from the second set, and then once I demolish down the first set, we should have more than enough, really, fingers crossed anyway, to get that second level on the go, hopefully finished. So let's get these tied away, and I'm going to make a start on that second level. And we have a floor for the second level. So nice little bit of progress made. Got that floor down, a few bricks around the edges, just to kind of show the corners and stuff. I helped tack some bits together as well. Got the lift built, just mimicked the lift from the low level. Put a little staircase in, so it's slightly better when I take the floor off. But yeah, it's definitely coming together. Now if we take a quick look at each section, and you notice the pillars at the front from the bottom floor kind of overhang the top level. So when you take this section off, see they kind of hang up slightly. So then the next level will just sit slightly above. So training area is done. I had a comment about maybe dropping some modules in with some different scenes for different training ideas. Quite like the idea of that. So we'll see if they can make that work maybe down the road. It's a little bit mess in there. Got the lift into place with the TV screen still there. The sliding door is now in and working. So now it's just one little step, one little tile down. So that looks good. So grey wall that side and dark orange wall that side. Centre section, got the stairs in. Hopefully that pops up a bit easier. So stairs in place. Might change the colour, but I think the layout's pretty good. Got all the brown 2x2s in I've got. Just need to get some 1x2s just to finish around the corners. That's a good little archway into that section. And this last bit here will pop off. Got the little library area there with a couple of double bookcases in, a couple more tiles needed in there, and then this section here is the living room. Built a double sofa to go with the two armchairs. So that's all coming on quite nicely. So going to crack on now with that second floor. Get the original set broken down for the bricks and the pieces that I'm going to need. Hopefully I should be able to get the walls up pretty quickly, and then worry about the details after that. Few hours on now, and made some decent progress. Got the front section of the second floor in. This kind of half here is, this third I suppose, is pretty much done brick wise. Front got good, and then just started running out of bricks. So I've got a few holes. I need some more 1x1s. I'm gonna have to get a lot more 1x6s, so 1x3s to help with these sections here. And that's without even thinking about putting a third floor on. So BrickLink orders have been placed. Hopefully they'll come nice and quick. Not really too much else I can do really. So I just kind of went along and just started putting the tile in along just to work out what tiles I had and if I need to get any more. And then I realised that I'd made a schoolboy error. Come to this side and I was going to think about maybe taking a look at the roof section, seeing how that was going to work and if the maths would work on those type of tiles. Then realised that rather than being 3 separate sections on this top bit, I have bricked them all together. So these 2 bits here connected 2 outside bits to the middle section. So silly little schoolboy error. Shouldn't take long to fix. So I'm going to do that quickly.